He used to play for the Denver Nuggets.
Nuggets, yeah.
Have a championship under his belt. He was traded, got a big contract, and now he's in Brooklyn for the new season. He's been going viral, man. He got his own podcast too, but he's been going viral for a lot of his relationship stuff. So we're gonna start our icebreaker off with this, and it's as you see the icebreaker. It says, "Would you continue to pay the rent or no?" So here
Her card, but that was when I was broke.
Yeah.
Since I've had money, I've only brought like girls on trips or like gave them experiences, but I never like was giving them money or like buying them expensive things until my last relationship. I got into a little relationship with a girl who's from a city that I'm not from.
What city was she from?
That's a little bit of the expectation, and it was cool. Like, because at the end of the day, if you love someone, if you care about someone, it's a better feeling to take care of them than it is to like. I'd rather buy her something, buy her a little bag, or buy her this than buy myself something. That's
How
a good
long
feeling.
were you in a relationship for?
I was talking to her for probably like a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an estimate. How much money did MPJ spend in that year and a half?
Nothing crazy. I mean, probably like, but then I end up like telling her I'll split her rent with her. You know what I'm saying? I end up buying her something.
Hold on.
Yeah, dog.
I know you're not worth $200 million and was splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend.
You talking about that I should pay for the whole thing?
Absolutely. Hold on. $200 million deal and you were splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. Because if you around me, I want to know you're here for the right
intention. I'm taking a fucking shot. Like, what are you talking about? The right decision. You worth $200 million. Her rent was like $3,000, bro.
Okay, but
she's killing herself to make half, and then she always with you.
But look,
how was she even willing?
Okay. First of all,
take a shot of your water, just so everybody knows.
Oh
this is water.
Shot of my water, man.
Yeah.
Season coming up. Cheers, my brother.
Crazy.
So
I know you lying.
So check this out.
You cheat, brother.
Check this out. Let me get into this.
Yeah.
It's very hard when you have money, as you know, to tell a woman's intentions, right? So I had never, people call it tricking. I had never spent money on it. I had never bought girl expensive gifts before this last girl. And it was cool to do. Like, I liked making sure she was fly. I liked making sure she had nice things.
Right.
But I still wanted to know that she was with me for like the right reasons. You know what I mean? Because every dude in this particular person's past had money. So I never wanted to feel like a girl was just with me because of what I have and what I could give her, which, you know, that's not a bad thing. If a woman says that her type needs to have money or she's only going to be attracted to do with money, I'm not saying that's wrong, because at the end of the day, a man is supposed to provide for a woman.
Right.
But
she was providing half the rent.
No, so watch this. I'm just saying,
so my mindset, your girlfriend.
My mindset was like, okay, I still want to know she's in this for the right reasons. So she's looking for a new apartment and she's looking at these different apartments, you know, in her price range or whatever.
Right.
And I'm not going to live with a girl until I'm married. I feel like if you move in with a girl, you're living with a girl, you're dang near married. So I never wanted to do that. So
you never lived with any of your
Never lived with a girl. No, I'm not doing that until I'm married. So basically, she's looking around. She's looking around for her apartments, and she came across one, but it was way out of her price range. It was like double what she could afford. So I was like, you know, this is really nice. I want you to be able to stay here. I want to be able to pull up and stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you afford? And I'll split it. I'll pay the rest. So I ended up doing that. And I was like, yo, whatever happens. And I want the people's advice on this too, because I'm curious.
Yeah,
Basically, bro, I said, whatever happens in this relationship for the next year, I'm committed to paying this rent.
You're
like,
a year by year guy. You committed to the NBA year by year. You committed to your woman.
Because I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna be together. I don't know if this is my wife. I don't know if it's not. So I'm like, okay, for this next year, I got you. Whatever happens, we can break up. I got you for this next year. I'll split rent with you.
You went into it with the wrong mindset, though.
I know, but bro, I don't know. I just didn't know. So then we end up breaking up 5-6 months into the rent, and basically that's where I'm at now. Where I'm like, man, do I keep helping her out, or is it cooked? Because she's not my girlfriend anymore. But I gave her my word. But at the end of the day, it's like,
how did the relationship end?
Because of me.
Yes.
If it was because of her, but because it was because of me.
What did you do? Accountability moment. Brother to brother. What did you do that fucked this shit up halfway into the year paying her
She
rent?
probably going to be hearing this too, huh?
Absolutely.
She definitely going to be
hearing
hearing
this. Share your truth. Why did y'all break up?
Well, first of all, to any girl that I've ever hurt, I apologize.
That's a terrible apology, but we can continue going. This part of the reason he's celibate right now. I want to hear this story, man.
Yeah, but it was because of me, bro. It was the same thing as well, actually, we weren't technically boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. We broken up a few months prior.
This is all your story. You never boyfriend and girlfriend when you decided that
we wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but I ended up, you know, like, it was because of me.
Okay.
Whatever y'all want to, like, it was definitely because of me.
So as we see there, at the end, he didn't want to keep, you know, trying to make an excuse for what happened. So he was the reason why they didn't work out. This is a NBA player again, just signed a $200 million deal. He was speaking on the behalf of that he had a girlfriend for the past like 6 to 8 months. He told her that he would pay half. He promised her that he would pay half of the rent for a year. He liked the place. He knew she wouldn't be able to afford it, but it was convenient for him. As y'all heard, they aren't in the same state, so it sounded like maybe she was somewhere where he's going to play a lot more often. So it was convenient for them to be around each other, but they did not work out. Do you all feel that he is still obligated to pay the rent? And I'm gonna pull up these comments before y'all get started. Uh, Jen say he gives it all up, and that sets the bar high from the beginning. Uncle Plug said this dude on the show with him is why. Hey, Plug, a whole 2 hours. I thought the same thing, boy. Jen said, choose wisely, act accordingly. Uh, yes, sir. Jen's right. Simp, hooray. What's up, Belle? What's up, Lynn? She said, yeah, he was wrong only because he gave his word. As a man, the most important thing is your word. So shout out to Belle in the building. So I'm gonna start with the ladies first.
Please
Do
do.
you do you ladies think that he should be responsible for the continuing paying of her rent, half of her rent for the next 6 months?
I feel as though yes, because one, he made a promise. Two, he was the reason for the relationships. So what? So what is he? I mean, what is he? What is she to do? Is she supposed to break the lease and then be responsible for the rest of the lease because she can't afford it? Or what?
Hilarious.
Or was she foolish in the beginning to move somewhere that she can afford anyways?
We need your answer. We don't need any hypotheticals. We need to know, what does April feel? See, I got Lady C here. She gonna hold you accountable. So we need to know, what do you think? It don't matter what we think. It don't matter what the scenario. You heard the scenario. He promised this young lady he would pay half of the rent for a year. It sounded like that he is the one who messed up the relationship.
Right.
Do you feel that he should continue to pay the rent? Yes or no? Then give your reason.
I feel as though he should pay whatever it takes to break the lease so she can just up and go wherever she needs to go. It was his fault. She trusted him. Since it was his fault, the relationship ended, and he owned up to it.
Say what you said. Come on,
Since it was his fault, the relationship ended, and he owned up to it. He should pay whatever it takes to break that lease, and she should go back where she came from.
What you think, Lady C?
Well, first of all, we were only dating. If it was me, I wouldn't have never entered something that I could not afford on my own, no matter how much I liked it or he liked it, because nothing is guaranteed. They were not married. And so I think that was a foolish choice on her end. And then as far as he did give his word, and we know folks go back on their word, he really not, people lie all the time. He really ain't obligated because they not married. So yes, he's wrong, but just because he wrong, does that mean that he gonna keep doing the right thing? Maybe, maybe not, but she shouldn't have never moved there when it was out of her price range. We got to make better choices and better decisions regardless of the situation, based off of if it don't work out as it didn't. See, and he messed it up. So he say he's paying it because he was wrong and he messed up. And should he continue to pay, he probably should just go ahead and say, let me pay the relating fee and the rest of this so you can get out and you can get something you can afford. Because if she find another guy and move, and he up in there, he gonna quit paying it anyway.
So he should pay the fee to.
Okay.
That's the relating fee I was saying.
To end the lease, and she
Yeah.
can get on and go where she came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got for him, Uncle Plug?
Would you have chose that place if you wasn't with him?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't have.
Then why you there?
Mm-mm.
If you can't afford it, why you wanted it? Oh, I like this place. If you can't afford it, then why you there?
Mhm.
It is what it is.
Now I know Uncle Plug is a man of his word. If you would have made that promise, would you continue to pay for that rent?
No.
Or would you have paid the fee to get out the lease?
You a man of your word. That's I gotta ask you. I know you stand 10 toes down. I know Plug is that.
Wait. You mean to tell me she wants to continue living there?
Yes, we're
Well,
gonna say
the lease is
she's
if
still there.
there's
In real life, she's still there. He's still paying. If you keep watching the interview, she's still there. He's still paying right now. So
And he's still paying the rent?
But once he gets somebody else, y'all, that new woman gonna change that, and she gonna be jacked up.
I ain't paying that. If I
So-
leave, it's yours. If we there, it's ours. If I leave, it's yours.
So you saying that even though you would have made the promise, you cutting it short.
Who makes a promise like that?
That's what he
he
did.
did. He did. He
I
owned up to
ain't even doing that. I ain't even making that promise. You know what I mean? Like, but I ain't even the one to even ruin the relationship. You know, I can't foresee the future.
You're a different kind of. You're the exception.
I would always want you to be in a great position. So I'll never have you in anything that you couldn't afford if I happen to leave.
Yeah.
I will make a wiser decision in choosing a place in which we would abide. And if I happen to leave, you could afford it. I will never have you desolate. But at the end of the day, if you can't afford it, then we're gonna have to let the place go. I'm not paying for this. Wherever you was before we got here, you might want to go back. You broke that lease to come here. You broke that lease to come here. Well, you might have to break another.
Yeah.
Lynn said, yes, she was foolish.
Mhm.
Jen said her independent self should be able to take care of it.
That's right.
She said, facts, Lady C. She said, always practice CYA, cover that.
Absolutely.
Drop the mic. Words matter. Yeah. That's why I asked them. So, in my opinion, if I continue to pay, I'm going to continue to lay.
Mm.
I still got keys.
Let me say that one more time. If I continue to pay, I'm going to continue to lay. You can say lay sheets, lay pipe, whatever you want to put behind the word lay.
You're going to be a certified cut buddy.
For them 6 months. Them 6 months, you under my finger for them 6 months. And
what if she refuses?
And she will have to go. And I won't be paying. And I won't be paying anything to break your lease. That would be on your credit, ma'am. That would be something you have to move forward with in life. No.
In life, you gotta pay to play. In life, you gotta pay to play.
I would never get nothing, no way, or go into any contract with a man telling me to do it that it's not my husband. That's foolish.
But I'm gonna tell you this, lady. I know I learned something in my 40 years of wisdom. A woman never does anything she hasn't done already multiple times.
Maybe it's always the first time.
It's always the first, but when women like this, because we didn't play the beginning part, but he talked about that this woman that he chose always dated the athletes
dudes with money.
So
that type of lifestyle.
Yeah, so he was trying to see, is she with me for the money or is she with me because she likes me? And so that's why they kind of started slow, and then that's when she moved into the apartment, blah blah blase. But like, this lets you know that wasn't her first rodeo. That wasn't her first rodeo. And I think if he didn't continue to pay, you probably would know who she is by now. She would have made a mockery of him.
This man got me out here. And this apartment cheated on me, and now he ain't gonna pay it.
And only that sucker on the show. Only the suckers that they're gonna be the only ones going, man. Why you did that?
Name on the list, plug.
Huh?
Jay said if he
His
promised
name on the lease, it gotta be on the lease anyways, because her income probably wouldn't allow her to rent the apartment on her own anyways. So
yeah, he probably was the co-signer. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he still gotta pay.
And we talked about the Me Plug conversation. We talked about this probably about 2 weeks ago. And when I talked about this, is what's wrong with it was that failure residue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand men. Men, listen to me wisely, man. When you got all that money, why are you making decisions like this?
This, man, on a regular basis, man.
Why y'all? This is why I don't understand about athletes. Athletes and celebrities get everything free. Socks, shoes, underwear, hats, cars, everything they have and own. Even LeBron said it on his last interview on Complex. Everything he had on was free. Why you don't keep that going when you date women? Why are you dating a woman and you paying?
Always paying to play, bro.
I won't ever understand that. I won't ever understand that, man. When you that
ask yourself again, strip yourself of the money.
Yeah.
Would you still be getting this caliber of woman? And if you ain't,
he would
stay in your lane.
He would. 6'9", 6'10", light skin, curly hair, El DeBarge. He's still in the same boat. That's why
he's still paying.
That's what I was saying. That's why I really don't understand it.
Pool table. You green and you square. You a pool table.
Classic in the building. Michael Porter Jr. paying rent for the next 6 months for a girl that he broke up with because he messed up, and he's continuing to pay the rent because he promised to pay the rent. Okay, classic. He's ready for this one. He said when it's over, I want everything back. Done paying the rent, and I want everything I paid for except the food. I already said it, Classic. Classic, let me ask you this though: would you continue?
Might take the hot pockets too.
If you continue to pay and she let you lay, I need to hear that. He said that's some light skin stuff.
For real. For real.
I mean, we keeping a buck right now. We ass, so we 0-4.
Oh man, I can't believe Classic. He said, "Nah." He said, "When I'm done, I'm done." Okay.
Yeah, bro. It's a done deal. Nothing to talk about.
But for him, also, y'all, let's look at this. For him to still be paying and they not together, I give him some props by him taking accountability, saying I messed up. It was me. And also I want to say that he probably still got some feelings for her. That's why he's still paying.
Did he go into what he did?
He didn't go into what he did, but he does open up his conversation, and he talks about, maybe we can cover that part tomorrow. He talks about that his weakness, his vice is women. Like he knows that. Like even his podcast, he talks about that's his weakness. His weakness and his vice is women. So like he knows that that's his weakness. You know what I mean? He wants
to always explore his options.
What's up, Trish? And welcome in, boss. We talking about Michael Porter Jr. So he's continuing to pay rent for this young lady that he broke up with. And we're just asking, would you continue to pay rent if you broke up with a young lady? Would you continue to pay rent, or you will say no? So,
and you promised to.
That's funny. I forgot about that promise. If he messed up, she still benefited from his. He said if he messed up, she still benefited from his presence. Hope she enjoyed it, but it's over.
So hard.
Is that where tolerance come in too?
Wait,
okay. We can still be together.
Huh?
Is that where tolerance comes in? What if she said, "Oh, it's okay, we can still be together. Just don't do it again."
Nah, that tolerance comes because she wants to talk. She wants her lifestyle. That's why I don't understand these young men. When you have the type of money they have, you have to vet. You got to vet stronger. You gotta. You should have. I would have me a man in my back pocket that does background checks. I'm gonna know who you dated before me. I'm gonna know everything about you. I'm gonna have somebody that come pick you up and take you to the clinic.
Hey.
Like I'm gonna invest so much money on the front end that girl ain't gonna even want me by the time her vetting over with. She gonna be like, man,
what?
Because I'm telling you,
boy, we went to the same school, boy.
I'm telling you,
y'all doing too much.
No, Lady C, when you have that type of money, you have to protect your assets. At that moment, I'm gonna pick you up. Your first date gonna be
but he chose her though. He chose her.
Yeah, and that's what we said. We're trying to explain to the young man how he needs to do better. Like I'm telling you, all young men out there, if you making millions of dollars, you need to go buy the best in the business. You need to pay the best in the business for everything. I'm talking about a doctor that you can call on speed dial. You need to have a lawyer. You need to have the NDA ready. You need to have everything ready. And that first date, she gonna feel like she courted for real. We're gonna have a limo pick you up. It's gonna take you to the clinic up the street. We're gonna get you checked out. We'll even stop you to let you have a little lunch. Then you're gonna sit down. You might take a polygraph by the time I'm done.
No, do you got a woman?
Yeah.
Now, when you met her, did you do all that for her?
I said if I had money, Lady C, see, we got to keep the main thing. I said if I was a millionaire. I said if I was a millionaire, I could. And you can still take them to the clinic now. You can take them to the clinic.
Got to take them to the clinic. You got to take them to the clinic. Got to take them to the clinic.
Oh no, yeah, we already read that one. He said the money comes and goes with me. Promises get broken every day.
That's what I said. People lie.
What you said? What we talked about today? Classic villain. Classic villain. Yeah.
Already, man.
It's not heartless when people accept dates from men they don't like.
Women.
It's not heartless when women and have men raising kids they don't know ain't theirs. It's not heartless. It's relationship business. Yeah. Classic just talked about the villain era. Is this where I crash out? Don't do it to her, Trisha. Don't do it to her. He said the Junior is a prime mark for these stack chasers. I mean, I think he meant stack chasers.
Stack. He says
sack chasers. Sack chasers. Okay. That's exactly who he was talking to on the podcast. A sack chaser.
He said, yeah, he is Justin LaBoy. Yeah, he said, go crazy, T. He said,